It's 8:45 right now. Wi-Fi is down at the house. I'm trying to do a couple things, so I'm gonna head into work early to use our Wi-Fi. Quick tour, if you want. The Snap House. That's the name of the house we live in. Actually, Snapcard's a startup that was here before we were. I'll probably give you guys a more in-depth tour whenever I can, but gotta head to work because these things are on a time crunch. Middle of the work day. It is about 10 something. Just taking a walk. Gotta get up on your feet sometimes. But yeah, about to hop on a call.
Money out of your music?
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
Do you have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
Before you, and this is into the nurturing of relationships, because what happens too often is people, you know, you'll meet somebody and then you'll go a long time without exchanging any value, and then you're like, oh, there's this person and I need something from them, and then you reach out to them and they're like, what? Like, we don't have any. And they'll be nicer than that. They'll just say, oh, I'm sorry, just never got to your email. You know what I mean? Like, they won't be mean about it, but they won't be there for you. And so it's a constant thing. It's being thoughtful, and it's sort of like, let your brain connect. Like, oh, you know, Laura was really interested in this topic. Let me just send that to her, right? Send her the article, let her know that you were thinking about, right, something.
I have a question.
You guys are busy people. You have a full class load. Some of you are probably also working. It gets worse with life. You just got a lot going on with your own job. You have a lot going on with maybe your hobbies. God forbid you also have a family, right? Like, for your time. Which, by the way, I say that kind of jokingly, but that all comes first. And so we're all very busy. Everyone is really busy. And these things don't make it any easier, right? Like, it's constant. It goes back to basics. It's all about timeliness and, I think, relevancy, okay? Part of building rapport, I think, is about being relevant. And instead of, let's take what I said a little further. Let's take name one of the people you met. Name one of the interesting people that you met. Jeff from Literati. Okay, so for me, sure, do the great meeting you, whatever, that's like table stakes. But spend the extra minute and think about something that you've learned, right? Either in your experience in a project, and or in school, and or in what you're reading about, and say, I thought this would be really interesting given the context of Literati. Show that you've listened to what they've said, you've taken it in, you've processed the world that you're seeing, synthesized it, and now you're giving something back to them, right? You are curating a bit of information for them to make their life a little bit easier. It's more relevant to them. So now you've, quite frankly, you've risen above most of the noise.
Yep.
Right? You've gone ahead, and not only that, but by the way, you got to put an interesting title in the subject line. You've got to become a good writer to know how to, and don't do a Twitter headline, but do something that at least is relevant to them, right?